You versus the gods. Who wins? And let's start with Indian gods. I hate women, and we are also not gonna start with Hathor, because what the f is her power again? The goddess of love and sexual desires.
I was young, easily
Seduced.
Like, are you stupid or something? You allow that to happen? Fighting a god seems impossible. There are a lot of questions. What if the god rewrites existence and halfway through he makes me go bald? What if the god is actually omnipresent and blows my head up even before I start executing my plan? What if the god allows me to kill him? That's new, and reveals that it's all an illusion and now you're stuck with stage 5 cancer with Goku waiting outside if you somehow survive. All of this seems pretty hypothetical, Nakli. But what if I told you? Sounds like Mr. Beast. Buy this videos and you'll have a list of goofy ass stupid fuck gods that you could beat or beat too if you are smart enough. But let's start with a god that can destroy, annihilate and vaporize you and then suck you to completion. Pretty basic stuff. His name is God. I guess One Punch Man did really flop in the season 2, because where the f is all the budget? Like, hello, where is the creativity? And this god can provide powers to the people that he thinks are worthy, and he did provide powers to Orochi and Psychos, which is a bit confusing because what the f did Orochi do wrong to you, man? Look at Psychos, and now look at my boy Orochi. What the f? There has to be some kind of bias for tits in his eyes. Anyway, he is omnipresent, and how do I know that exactly? He presented himself to homeless emperor when he was about to commit suicide, so he can see all, which is kind of scary. Like, what can he see? And is a chicken shit, because according to Reddit people, all the monsters that existed on Earth were to attack Saitama so that he can die, and then God can come to Earth because he was scared of Saitama and then take over humanity. Pussy ass chicken shit. God. Can you actually beat him? No, because if you haven't completed 75 hard like Saitama and this guy, there is no chance that you can beat him. And stop saying Saitama is nothing. He shitted and farted mid-space as a rocket and beat Gara, whatever the f his name is, with one hand. Can you tell me what you can do with one hand only? That's a wrong question. Don't answer that. Marvel. Let's talk about Marvel. Remember this piece of shit organization that destroyed its entire reputation because they were too greedy? Had gods. Do you remember? We had this guy who hated humans and liked to eat and fuck.
No!
We had this goober who liked to fuck and eat too. We had Goth Mommy. We had Mommy, but eventually all of them died. Just like Marvel's fan base died. None of them were immortal and omnipresent except of this dude, the one above all. The name is creepy, considering also the character that they chose to represent him. It's getting creepier. Like he's the camera in your bathroom that looks over you. According to Marvel, he was the creator of everything and was so powerful that he himself couldn't describe how powerful he was. This is his intro in his own words.
I am the one above all. I see through many eyes. I build with many hands. They are themselves, but they are also me. I am all powerful. My only weapon is love. The mystery intrigues me.
This guy writes the entire universe, and that is true because this YouTuber showed an entire panel that shows that he writes reality. So my only question is, what the fuck forced you to write She-Hulk?
I am the one above all.
Hello? Anyway, you can't kill him or her cause he'll just write a stupid reality of you were walking through a forest and stepped on a pebble and then you got testicular torsion and died butt naked in public. I don't know how you got from forest to public because he's writing it in front of your crush. Some stupid death. But let's describe worst. A certain god or a certain universe, and no one, and when I say this, I mean seriously, no one should be a part of what I'm about to describe. I mean, you can guess the seriousness of this event when even ChatGPT refuses to answer you. The god hands are not gods but demon gods, and when I say demon, it doesn't mean muscular, cool looking, buff dude looking demons in Demon Slayer. I mean, Demon Slayer had pretty lore accurate demons like this guy. He looks like Michael Jackson and also behaves like him, but the god hands are something different and even worse. You shouldn't even look at them, let alone fight them, because their smile will give you lifelong trauma. I mean, if I were to give you an option of having testicular cancer and fighting god hands, you'll be better off sucking Shaquille O'Neal's dick 100 times for no money at all. So yeah, don't f with these gods, because they won't f with you, but they will f with someone significant to you. They're built different. But let's talk about kids now. Zeno-sama, the pint-sized powerhouse of destruction in Dragon Ball Super. Like this guy might look like he's just out there for a game of tag, but at the end of the game of tag, if you lose, your entire universe goes to trash bin.
Are you implying that if he gets bored and doesn't think they're impressive enough, he might exterminate the fighters or the whole universe?
All I can say with accuracy is those possibilities do exist.
Like imagine someone trying to defeat him in a battle, or even thinking of defeating him in a battle. Some might call you stupid, drunkard, depressed, schizophrenic, single, virgin. Your best strategy to approach him should be bringing him a sack of his favorite candies and hope he's in a good mood, because if he's not, nothing worse will happen. You will die. Thoth. मैं तोतला नहीं हूँ. His name is like that. Thoth is the shit. Is the god of knowledge, and you know how I would beat him? He's the easiest one to beat. What's heavier than your mom? But at least these gods know how to use their power. What if I gave you a dumb god that is similar to a teenage boy in modern world who only wants to buy a Scorpio, not Scorpio, and then play this song in the background? I'm talking about Bruce Almighty's cheap Indian copy, God to Secreto. In this movie, the hero is given God's power for some time, and he could do whatever the f he wants with it, and the best he does with it is this. Just stand behind him, shoot him in the f***ing head, because he's too arrogant and he doesn't know the capabilities of his powers, that he have no situational awareness. Just shoot him, loot him, bye. And talking about dumb gods, here is something that even the Greek people will agree with me on. Their mythology is a hallucination. The Greek gods are just dumb. They are a straight up joke. They are a kid's joke. They can't be real. You are telling me Zeus, the leader of all gods, can be shown as a drunkard, a sex addict, a deceiver, a liar, fat guy with superiority complex? There is something wrong with it. Here's how you can beat all the Greek gods. Be strong like Kratos, just beat the f out of them then. No defense mechanism, full monkey brain, mash their face into a mashed potato mess. Poseidon rules the ocean, so he'll be ruling a vat of toxic waste after 50 years from now, so we don't have to worry about him. And then Hera. Anyway, the idea is that these gods are good for nothing according to their own cinema. Let's talk about Indian god.